members of the State House Press Crew. I presented 3 memos today. The first memo was to try to resuscitate the Middle Ogun irrigation scheme in Iseyin in Oyo State, which is being covered by the Ogun-Osun River Basin Development Authority. This scheme was initiated several years back, but it's not been functioning for some time because like many other first generation or second generation irrigation schemes, if they were not operating on the basis of gravity flow, the water had to be pumped. And at the time they were initiated, diesel was very cheap. Now diesel is not. So the place had virtually been abandoned for some time. Farmers have not been irrigating. So we are working to rehabilitate the headworks and also improve the irrigation system around it under phase 1. And under phase 2, we'll hope that we can introduce a renewable energy option like solar powered pumps to be able to service the scheme. It's about 600. The whole potential of the place is 12,000 hectares. Originally 600 and 3,000 hectares was meant to be developed. But what we are going to do now at least is try to resuscitate about 600 hectares so that farmers can begin to use it for irrigation. The contract was awarded for about 5.2 billion naira. The second one is the Kagera Dam project, which we are trying to resuscitate again. This project, as I informed Council, was awarded more than 40 years ago. Up till now, it has not been finished. When we came in, initially it was awarded by the Niger State government. I think in subsequent years, it was transferred to the federal government in the 80s or 90s. And when we came in, the contractor asked for a review. And basically the review had because it's a foreign contractor, it had foreign components in it. And we looked at it, we realized that the cost was going to be exorbitant. So by mutual consent, we terminated the agreement between us and that foreign company. And in the spirit of Executive Order number 5, we decided to look for a local contractor to do the work. And so Council considered this memo after going through all due process and awarded it to a local company to rehabilitate the work that had been done and complete the dam along with the 1 million gallon per day water treatment scheme for Kagera local area. And I hope that this initiative today will be the stepping stone to get this project completed after 40 years. That's in the sum of about 2.3 billion naira. Thank you very much. The third one, is just a small augmentation in the sum of 61 million to set the record straight for Gari irrigation project. The project has been completed 100%, about 2,000 hectares. Again, it was one of the projects that was we inherited. It was started by the PTF in 1998, then transferred to the Ministry of Water Resources and was not funded for 17 years until the advent of this administration. We were able to restart the project in 2019, and the project has been completed 100%. And I commissioned it on behalf of Mr. President on 26th of April. That's a couple of weeks ago. So the augmentation is just like there was an extension of time, and that extension of time cost a small additional expenditure or finance of about 61 million naira. So that was regularized today at FEC so that we can set the record straight. The project is 100% completed, like I said, and it's being managed by the Hadija Jamari River Basin Development Authority. It straddles Kano and Jigawa states. When it was conceived, it was part of the old Kano state. But by the time the implementation was started by PTF, the two states had been split. So 2/3 of the scheme is in Kano and 1/3 is in Jigawa State. Thank you very much.